Hello everyone, welcome to Leverguns 50. Today, we're taking a look at the Rossi 92. This is a fantastic little carbine, and they're really fun to shoot, and they're pretty quick. And this right here is the Rossi 92 lever action rifle. They're both in 45 Colt. We're going to shoot them and just kind of compare the feel and the speed at which they shoot and just have a little fun with it. This one here actually belongs to my older brother, and this one here belongs to my son. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with these and try them out and see how well they do. Okay, let's see what the trigger pull is on these two. This one's open, it's unloaded. Kick this empty shell out. Go ahead and run any bullets that's in it out. It's unloaded as well. Okay, we're going to try the trigger. It was right at 4 pounds. Let's try it again. You can't do this on a 94 because you got to hold the lever up. This is a 92 style. 4 pounds, clean break at 4 pounds both times. Let's try this baby. It is unloaded. That was a little over 4.5 pounds. Try it again. Very consistent, right at 4.5 pounds. So the trigger pull is 4.5 pounds. So what else differences do they have? Well, you know, as the carbines have these rings on them like this, and that generally makes them a little bit less accurate. They also have this style of butt plate on it like this, which is fairly flat from side to side and not very pointed, where the rifles have more of a crescent pointed here and here. And this one here, you can see it's a little bit thicker down there, and it's solid like that, and it's rounded to the shape of the gun. And a lot of these have kind of a rounded shape down here, but this one doesn't. It's got kind of an odd rounded shape right there, but so does this one here. The stock is probably narrower this way, and the forearm feels a little bit narrower. Let me check it again. Yeah, it's a little bit narrower, and the stock, this is more square like a board, and this one here is more rounded. And as far as the barrel markings, this one here has a lot more writing on the barrel. It says made in Brazil by Taurus, and it says Rossi .45 Colt here. This one here, the only thing it says on the barrel is .45 Colt. It has some the serial number on the bottom. It must have said the Rossi right here on the tang, but I can't see it because it's under the sight. So not a lot of writing on this. It's a very nice looking gun, not a lot of writing. Really nice looking stock. I like this peep sight on it a lot. This one here is quite a bit lighter, which I guess is good for people that really light rifles or carbines. This one here is going to hold more cartridges because obviously you get more in there. With the this one holds 10. This one here holds, I think, 12. I might be wrong on that. Well, you gotta have that all the way up. Just start cramming the shells in just like this. Might put your little finger right there just to hold them, keep them from sliding back out. And of course, if you have to look at what you're doing, you might need a different gun. So let's try it. So we want to get that in there. Two shots in the 64th of a second, but not sure if they both went on steel. Let's try it again. both of those on steel. That was in 58 of a second. Split time on that was 19 between those two shots. Hopefully you can see that. So, I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyhow, it's 19 between the two shots. So, 19, let's set up try it with the rifle and see if we can duplicate it. This rifle is super smooth. I mean, this loading gate, you cram them cartridges in there, they just about fall in there. So hopefully we'll be able to, I think with this heavier barrel, it should stay on target better and we should be able to get those two shots off quicker. But we're gonna find out. I really like the way this rifle feels. It doesn't seem to recoil as much as the carbine, even though the carbine doesn't hardly have any recoil at all. Let's try this again. Both of them on. Both of them on. Both of them on there. That was in, hopefully you can see that. Let's see what the split time was. Split time was 24. Of course we can cut that down with a little bit of practice. Like I said, this is not my gun. I don't normally shoot it. .67 of a second. Split time was 25. I think we can do better. Let's try it again. All right, split time still 65. Or no, I mean the time was 65. Split time was 22. All right, for grins and giggles, we're going to shoot them both with the rifle since we've never had the opportunity to fire it before. So let's go. The rifle has much prettier grain. They're both beautiful guns. This rifle has fiber optic front sight on it. I think my brother installed that. And it has a sling mount. The forearm's longer. The buttstock is much prettier. It's showing them from a little bit different angle. The rifle has almost no markings on the barrel compared to the carbine. Both beautiful guns. See this, it has a lot more markings on the barrel. The rifle only says 45 Colt. Of course, we could argue that it should say 45 Colt long. Ha ha ha. Isn't that a beautiful stock? It's really cool gun. See how flat and square this butt stock is, like a board, compared to the rifles all rounded and nice, like a real rifle stock. It's so square like a board, but I guess that's how they was back in the day. I like the metal butt plate. As quick as we can. I'll go ahead and put 3 shells in here because I'm probably gonna miss. You know how bad a shot I am. Okay. So let's shoot these Joes as quick as we can. You know what? We'll just use the timer. As soon as the timer goes off, we'll go to shooting. How about that? Is it going to go off? Oh, well, it's waiting forever. Wait until it gets ready. Okay.